Go, 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 go! One thing we always say is DeMATHA stands for excellence.
Once he received his acceptance letter to DeMATHA, that was it.
1, 2, 3. DeMATHA! Hyattsville, Maryland holds a special place in my heart. This small town located in Prince George's County can get overlooked if you're not careful. Its city limits are only 2.5 square miles. Most of the area sits off Route 1, nestled in between College Park and Washington, D.C. But big doesn't always mean better. There are two things that make Hyattsville so special. It's the home of Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, and basketball. Not only do we play basketball in Hyattsville, but at DeMatha High, where I had the honor of coaching, we played it very well. Before I started coaching, I knew about DeMatha. I lived only 3 doors away on Oglethorpe Street. And the fathers there taught me how to serve Mass when I was just a 5th grader. And after coaching stints at St. Joe's Orphanage and St. John's High School, I returned to DeMatha, where I coached and taught world history for 46 years before retiring in 2002. Those 46 years were some of the best years of my life. I had the special opportunity of teaching and coaching young men and hopefully touching their lives in a significant way. During my time as a coach, we won over 1,200 basketball games, 5 national titles. 22 times DeMatha was ranked #1 in the Washington, D.C. area. The word team always meant a lot to me, and it's how I lived my life. And it was these great teams made up of great young men that achieved all of these things at DeMatha. And on October 13th, 2000, I received the Ultimate Team Award for my introduction into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Certainly this was a team award really reflecting all the great young men I had the privilege of coaching and the great coaches I had the privilege of coaching with. With that honor in hand, 2 years later, I hung up my whistle and stepped away from coaching. When I retired from DeMatha in 2002, I knew the program would be in great hands with one of my former players and assistant coaches, Mike Jones. Over the last 8 years, I watched the program grow under his direction, and things couldn't have been better, as it continued in the same direction, achieving success in every area. This past year, once again, the Stags won the conference and city title. But that hard work didn't start overnight. It began, as always, in the off-season, and this is where we began this past year, the 2009-2010 journey on the hardwood with workouts.
Everybody watch, Victor, go. Hustle up, straight at me, straight at me, straight at me. Good job. Come on, come on. Okay, defense off for a second. The fortunate things we have going for us is that we have a lot of seniors and even more players that have varsity experience. So the chemistry, I don't think is going to be the issue. Right now, we're just trying to establish depth on the team. You got plenty of time.
1, 2, 3.
Growing up in Northeast Washington, D.C., I was very familiar with DeMatha High School. One of my all-time memories as a youngster was sitting at home and listening on the radio as DeMatha snapped the 71-game win streak of Power Memorial High School and its superstar basketball player Lou Alcindor, who of course went on to be known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Many say it was the greatest high school game ever played. Several months after that game, I had the pleasure of meeting Coach Morgan Wooten, and he inspired me to be a part of the DeMatha family. What convinced me, and in particular my mother, was Coach's approach to life. He was a principled man who stressed that the priorities would be God first, family, school, and then basketball. That certainly resonated with my family and with me. With Coach Wooten as the consummate teacher and motivator, I was blessed to be a 2-time high school All-America, DC Player of the Year, and recruited by over 200 colleges. Fast forward to the present. The legacy created by Coach Wooten is being continued by former DeMatha player and current head coach Mike Jones. As DeMatha wraps up another highly successful campaign capturing the city championship, the Stags are once again at the forefront on National Signing Day.
The more people we get on the same page, everybody else, the better we will be as a team. And stuff like this, like signing day and other things that bring us together, just make a team stronger and willing to win the season this year.
It just makes me feel like I accomplished something, even though I know I'm not done. I got a long ways to go, but it feels good like I got through part of the journey.
I'm James Brown, a proud 1969 graduate of DeMatha High School. Go Stags.